Let's create a beat with some easy tips and tricks. I like to start out with the piano and then right click here on snap to scale. And I set it to minor for a sad sounding sound. And today I'm going to choose B, but you can choose any key that you like. We're going to start out with our root notes. So today, let's pick B and E. The first and the fourth bass in the chord, and then skip note on the light parts, same here. And let's bring this one down so they voice better. And this is what we got so far. Okay, let's select this, shift click up, and there's a trick. So let's set the snapping here to beat. So these are the notes that I can use. What I'm going to do now is go down, up on the same note again. Or you can create tension and use other ones in between as well. And I'm going to do the same here. This is a little melody trick you can use to create dark beats, and this is what it sounds. Okay, Ctrl B to duplicate this over. Now you can also Ctrl R up, one octave higher, see if you like the sound better or not. Well, maybe you like this one and you keep it, or you can just go here as default. Okay, so this is our bass melody. Maybe we need another counter melody for this. So let's go to flex. Everyone has flex in here. Go to all section and let's look for a flute, but you can use any other instrument. I'm going to select here the flute and also in here. And we can create a counter melody for this. This too high, maybe here is good. And I'm going to set this back to 1 second beat here. And this is some experimentation. And the notes here in between, they go well together because it creates dissonance. And let's see what we got so far with experimenting. And I think I'm going to leave some breathing room for this. See, there's a lot of trial and error, so I keep it looping and fix as I like. Okay, quiet down the volume a bit. And also you can bring this one octave up. It's a little bit sharp, maybe around there. Well, this is nice. So one of these I really like, and together they sound like this. Okay, now we're going to add drums. For this you can find any pack here online. Look to the left, look to the right, or anywhere. Free trap pack. I have this one from Somatics. I really like those. So it's free to download. You have a bunch of different ones. You can look here at the samples. They're royalty free and used by many artists. So you should have no excuse. You can have drums to go along with and follow this tutorial. Okay, so what you're going to do here. I chose some from Somatics here so you can follow along. I'm going to drag this in, and I like to start out with a clap and a snare layered, because I can bounce off this one, and you need the third of every bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and you get this. Now you can create more variety by skipping one and then placing one before or after. I will show you. After. Okay, a cool effect. You can go in here. And then you find this one. You click on this one. Let's close this one down. With Alt click. Now this will look very crazy, but trust me in the process. Okay, now it will sound like sh. So what we're going to do here is change the velocity here and here. So we get a little roll effect. Very subtle. Here it comes. Well, if you like it, you keep it, and else you delete it. It's a very subtle roll in here with the claps. You can also Control C, Control V in here. And you also have this in the snare. And then I like to add some bounce with the kick, so drag the kick in. Okay, so we get this effect. And here it is. So let's place this itself. And fill up for 4 bars. Well, this is the way that I do it. You can also base off the root notes and follow the root notes or the other chords in here and then place them down here back, starting from this point. But I'm going to keep this simple and leave it in here. So, what I like to use here is the slice tool. And generally I start off like this. And then here where a kick sounds good. Let's increase the volume. You'll want to leave some breathing room. So more towards the end, you can place a cut. You can bounce off here as well. Well, you can play along with this one. There's no exact pattern because otherwise all music will look the same. And we don't want that around here. Maybe you do. Place this in here, copy paste. So we have our 808. You can play around with your out knob. And I'm also going to cut itself so it doesn't overlap too much. And is our beat coming along pretty nice. So what are we missing now? Some little perks in between. Oh no, force the hi-hats. Right click, fill each 2 steps. It's a nice basis. And I like to lower the volume a bit. Well, we need some awesome rolls. So there are 2 popular ways to do this. First is to select Ctrl L and then Alt U. And you can chop it up however you like. And then you can Shift, put it down. And create a ramp like this. And then I like to go by ear, whatever I like. Or you can also change the grid, for example 1/3 step, and then use the paintbrush here. This also works. Okay, get creative in here, play around with this. This is just an example for you. So we have our rolls right here, and then some little perks and some open hats to fill in the gaps. So yeah, this is also very cool. And trick I like to use, well, you can look visually at it and then go by ear, or you can also count, skip 1, place, skip 1, place, for example. So I'm going to do this here. You can do it in front and behind it. Well, and if it sounds good, it sounds good, I know. Make it more subtle, so lower the volume. And then for the heights, for the open hats, I like to place one at start. Also lower the volume. And can place in the empty spaces we have left. Only if it sounds good. So if it doesn't sound good, just remove it. Don't overdo it. Leave some breathing room in your song as well. Okay, so we have our basic parts coming together. Now for the arrangement. I place this all in here together, so I can visually see it and bounce. Other people do this other ways. Everyone has its own style of working. What I'm going to do now is right click and then split by channel, or press S on your keyboard. Then shift click in here. You can drag this out. And now you can Ctrl B it a few times. And then you can create a pretty cool arrangement. Okay. So I like to start out with the melody. And then build up. And then bring in some stuff. Click song. See, this hits way too hard already. Soon we want more build up. But I think I'm going to make this one unique. So make unique. So it will create flute number 2, and this stays the same because I only want to change this one. Oh, here it is. Like this. Let's prove this 1 octave down. So for my intro, it is like this, and the rest will be in a higher octave. I like to start with the kick. Maybe the 808 comes in here. And then I take out the kick and open heads and percussion. Maybe we can build everything together. So let's remove this last part. So the melody hits, it's more quiet, and then it all comes in once again. So shift click. Let's extend these once more and bring it all in like this. So we get this effect. Oh, I forgot. What an anticlimax. And also, these cute things are perks as well, so it all hits. One or two bars, and I like to leave a little breathing room, and then we can bring everything else once more in. So we got a little arrangement like this going, and it ends here on this. So this is a little arrangement. You can arrange however you would like. I just want to show you an example of what is possible, and here's the full thing. So this was a very basic type beat here. Well, you can add other effects, pads and so on, create more melodies, change it up however you would like. Well, I hope you discovered some secrets in here and got some inspiration. If you'd like to see more style of videos like this, let me know in the comments down below. See you next time. Goodbye.